this is Poppy Playtime Chapter 5, and I have found someone who can break it down. He's really good. His name is right here. You should definitely go subscribe to him. He really helped me figure out like what Poppy Playtime Chapter 5 was about. So yeah, without further ado, we should get to a video. Let's get into the video. Also, he missed one part, but I'll do that. I'll go on to the actual thing. Yeah. But here we go.
Huggy Wuggy, full reveals of some characters, along with completely new, never before seen characters, and somehow even more. So let's get right into it. So without wasting any time, the trailer firstly starts off with the prototype walking among some of the old antagonists for past chapters while he begs for Poppy to return.
So you don't have to be talking that much. Just let him talk.
Interestingly, we can see that he has a case with the Poppy head, very similar to the case from Chapter 1 that Poppy was actually inside. So this is probably where he intended to bring her when he told her to come home at the end of Chapter 4. I also find it interesting that he proposed to Poppy to be scared together for some reason, even though so far it seems like everybody is scared of him, so I don't know what he'd be afraid of. Next, we get our very first shot of the labs in the game, which looks pretty similar to the looks of it that we got in the original teaser trailer a couple months back. However, the door we see at the end of the hallway also appears to be the room that we got trapped in at the end of Chapter 4. It even looks like it's still filled with the Poppy gas, so this is more than likely the first place we will see in the entire game. Next, we get our first big reveal of this massive destroyed room with various character banners hanging from the top, including the design of none other than Lily Lovebreeze, who, if you didn't know, was a character first teased in Poppy's Welcome Home trailer a while back and is being shown off here for the first time. We also, at the end of the shot, can see some of that Poppy gel stuff by this door here, which, if you also don't remember, has been seen all around the labs in the game's marketing up until this point, believed to be used to bring the toys to life. Next, we get a look at a completely new character talking to us who we've never seen before. It has some interesting features, like an eye patch, this weird inside-out skin, which we've seen in those weird gremlin creatures before as well, and he is holding none other than the baseball device as a staff, which has been shown off a few times in Chapter 5's marketing, but we're just now learning was a staff or some kind of tool for this new character here. He also appears to be in some kind of dark, decrepit room with these little doors lining the top here that look reminiscent of something like a morgue, which is used to refrigerate human bodies to prevent decay. And so this could suggest that this is where bodies were being kept for presumably later experimentation. In the next shot, we see more of the destroyed labs, also featuring a grapple up area here that we'll presumably use to jump across in the game, so that's pretty cool. While here, we finally get our first look at the actual gameplay, where we see the player now sporting a new grab pack hand, and none other than the star character here, who will be our companion during the chapter, powering up some kind of machine here to open a door. This machine was also interestingly first seen in one of the previous VHS tapes for the ARG here, so that's pretty cool. Next, we see the player roaming throughout what appears to be the area that Lily Lovebreeze resides, using a black light to track some kinds of remains of her hair until reaching what appears to be none other than Lily Lovebreeze herself in the darkness. Next, suddenly, we see a shot of none other than the prototype, who looks way bigger than us, lurking around this room, seemingly in search of us. Before then, seeing another set of brand new characters here. These purple mushrooms with what looks like mustaches, which I will say are pretty freaking cute. Next here, we get to see Lily Lovebreeze in the flesh, holding some kind of tea party thing with us attending, along with baby Longlegs and whatever this caterpillar thing is. I don't think it's meant to be like a new character, but I don't know. In the next shot, we see the player walk up to this very odd machine with googly eyes that at first looks relatively meaningless until we choose to power it on and foreseeably draw
It's just like this guy's so
memory,
interesting.
flashing to this scene of us on the ground while a video is seen in the background that you might actually ourselves being courted on the labs by some of these scientists. After this weird dream sequence thing, we then get a look at these wrong side out blushes once again. This time though, this one is actually blue, unlike the orange ones we've seen in the past. And also, most interestingly, we can see that he is almost engulfed in the poppy gel material, seemingly confirming the theory that they were made with this gel stuff. Next, we get another shot of gameplay of the player running through some catwalk area with roots of trees all around them. That looks pretty intense. Followed by us seeing what the
Guys, I kind of think this is like some sort of puzzle.
this strange tree-like being with a central glowing eye and various heads growing outside of it. Next, we get to see that Poppy and Kissy ended up miraculously living, but appeared to be trapped in some kind of prison and a little beat up. Poppy specifically having her dress all mangled by something. Probably Lily Lovegrave, since in her trailer she fell through the vents and encountered her that way. Following this, we get another gameplay shot of us walking through a dark room that notably has these hooks up here, which were seen in this previous YouTube short trailer here, and one of those little critters again that gets spooked by us and runs out of their little hut, which they even call home, suggesting this is where they live. Next, we see another cutscene of Lily Lovegrave seemingly catching us in her braids before dropping us into the darkness, it appears. Then we see the player grappling through some destroyed structure here that doesn't seem to hide anything. Afterwards, we see the player doing some kind of grappling parkour, jumping through this shaft and into a room. Then here, we finally get to see Huggy Wuggy as we are in this assessment room with various little cubbies by the big beast himself, forcing us to quietly sneak by. We then see what looks like the outside of the Lily Lovegrave's area that we escape by powering up an ice cream truck, which bursts through this gate. It also includes a second new grab pack hand here, by the way. In this next shot, we see a jump scare of another one of those wrong side out blushes, followed by some gameplay of us grabbing onto this weird yellow thing, while none other than Lily Lovegrave angrily chases us. Here we see some kind of conveyor belt room that we have to move through without getting crushed. Then we get a shot of a Huggy Wuggy chase here in some kind of tube that looks like it's going to play similar to his vent chase in Chapter 1. After that, there's another shot of a Lily Lovegrave cutscene, a shot of Huggy Wuggy dropping down on us while in this room, a shot of us in some kind of dark room that gets exploded after Lily Lovegrave appears to smack and destroy them with her braids down here. We get a couple more shots of the prototype getting aggressive and trying to attack us. And finally, there's another cinematic shot of the prototype clawing at the aforementioned case before breaking it, letting us see one tiny little look at his face through his eye before the trailer finally ends. Plus, alongside this, during the trailer, there's a few bits of audio worth pointing out too. Like when we see this new guy, we hear him say a few things.
What have you been talking about? You're not the first to try and take out the prototype. Don't try to see me fail. Okay, let's do this. This is our chance.
Then we hear Lily say a few things. As well as Poppy. And finally, the prototype at the end also says. So wow, this is an absolutely insane trailer, and outside of the on the surface secrets I already mentioned, there are quite a few other questions you probably have after seeing that trailer. And the first thing I want to address is the new characters.
I think I'm going to pause it there because it's not really my video, but you should definitely go check it out. So yeah. But thank you for watching. There's a bunch of new video ideas we're coming for. Please like and subscribe. Last time I checked, I have 5 subscribers, which is really sad for me. And if we get 1 billion subscribers, no, not 1 billion, 1 million, 1 million. No way we're getting 1 billion. It'll be Arch Richard, Mr. Beast. But all my friends, including one that we may see later, will come into play. And we'll all do a face reveal at the same time. So yeah. Also, sorry about the Kirby. My Nintendo Switch is glitching out, so we might not get to that for a while. And also, the two video ideas. One is a Minecraft speedrunner versus Manhunt. And the second one, well, it's an Astrobot. We'll probably do the Astrobot first. Just trying to get to the bully, the space bully. Just trying to beat him, for all the galaxy. It'll be like a series, but this time it won't glitch out. I can't promise that, but I hopefully won't. But anyways, thank you for watching. Bye now.